Hello guys, this is me Zubair Ahmad. Welcome to my channel Learn and Live MD. So today I'll guide you through the process of creating an NRMP ID and obtaining your NRMP number. So for that you have to click on this link you can see which is given in the ERAS application section under the NRMP portion. So www.nrmp.organization. So you have to click on that. So when you will come on this page you will see the option like login or create account, so you have to log in or register, you have to click here. So after this you can see like if you have already have an account you can log in. If you do not have an account you have to register for that. So for that you have to register for the residency or register for fellowship match. So if most of you are applying for the residency match 2025, so you have to click on the register for residency. So as you will click on that, you will see that you have selected to begin the registration for 2025 main residency match. Are you sure you want to continue? So you have to click yes. After that, this will ask you a series of questions like you have to select I am a medical school, graduate or senior student. So if you are graduate, you have to click on the graduate. And year of graduation and month of graduation, for example, for me it was April and year of graduation was 2022. So I have to click on that. Whatever your year and month of graduation is, you have to select that. And which type of school did you attend? So when you will see the options like as Canadian Medical School, DO, or other international medical school or US medical school. So if you are in IMG, like you are from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, anywhere, so you have to click on other international medical school. Are you currently a US citizen? If you are, you have to select yes, otherwise you have to select no. What are your current status? As you will select no, this question will appear and you have to answer this. Like if you are a resident you have a green card, you have to select this. If you have H1B visa, you have to select this. If you have J1 or F visa, you have to select these are the options. If you're not, then you have to select non-US citizen and other. So as you will final these answers, you will move to the next portion and click on the next. So this will ask you about your first name, your last name, middle name, last name. So first and last name are the you have to give like because they have the store. And if you have any previous like last name, you can select that, and you have the also option of suffix. So here you do not have need to select any of these. So just give your first name and last name. So after giving your name and first and last name, you when you will click on the next you will see this page like this is your register details. So if you want to read you can read this whole stuff. And I do not consent to provide the academic information, or I do not consent to provide the demographic information. If you will click on this you will skip few portions. If you want click this will ask you few more questions in your next portions. Like after clicking next this will ask you about the few questions like did you take USMLE step 1 or after on or after January 26, 2022, your step 2 CK score, your research experience numbers, your number of abstracts, presentation publications, number of work experiences, number of volunteer experiences, or any honor medical society member or PhD or other graduate. So if you want to fill any of these, you can fill, otherwise you have to move next. So as you will move next, this will ask you a few questions like about your demographic information. Are you like Spanish, Latino, or Spanish? So you have to select like for me it's no, and then they will ask you about where describe you. Like I am Asian, so I selected the Asian. If you are any American, white or black or African American, so you can select that thing. And if as I selected the Asian, they gave me the options of like which Asian group. For me it was Pakistani, so that's why I selected that. And how would you characterize the area in which you grew up? For me it was rural, so I will select this. So if you are in suburban or urban area you have to select your respected areas. So are you the first member of family to graduate from the college? So you have to select it like yes first in the immediate family, yes first in the extended families, whatever you are. For me is no. Are you the first member of your family to graduate from the medical school? It should be yes first in the immediate family. or yeah, yes, first in the extended family, or no, whatever suits you, so you have to select that. And what's your like sex of the birth, you have to select that. And what is your current gender identity, and how do you self-identify, are you the person with a disability like ADHD, learning psychological disorders, you have to select those option two. So after that you have to select next. So as you will move next, this will ask you about the account information, like your username. You have to create your username, create and password, and you have to confirm password. And this will ask you about two security questions. Like these are important. If you are forgetting your uh, password, you have to use. They will ask you about your security questions to for login into your account. So after filling this whole information, you have to select next. So as you will click on the next portion, this will ask you for your school, medical school and training information. So medical school is necessary to put, like you have to click to find your medical school. For example, for me, it was in Pakistan. So you have to click Pakistan and you have to, like, if there is any option, you can search. So, so in Pakistan, you can find the different schools, and for me it was Chanka Medical College. So let me select that thing. It's here. So I select the Chanka Medical College. So current or completed residency training specialty. So if you have any other residency, you can select that, like as far as any of these, like emergency medicine, internal medicine, anything, and the completion date and year. For me, I haven't done any residency in my home country, so I have to move the next. So as you will click on the next, this will ask you about your contact information, like your country, your address, your city, your zip postal number, your phone number, email address. After filling this, all the information, you have to click next. So as you will click on the next, you will see the next portion, the identification and birth portion. Like this will ask you about the AMC ID. If you have AMC, you have to select that. If you have residency CS ID, so residency CS ID is a unique identifier assigned to you when you register with electronic residency application like ERAS. So this ID commonly used to track your application and is essential for all the interaction with ERAS. So whenever you will receive your residency, it after your completion of the ERAS registration, and it will be visible on my ERAS dashboard. So if you do not have, it's not necessary to put that thing here. If you have any NRMP ID, like you have any before NRMP ID, you can put your NRMP here. And for the CARMS like COMS, it is a unique identifier ID which is assigned to the applicants for the Canadian residency matching resident matching services to apply for the residency programs in Canada. So this is for the Canadians, so you do not need to fill this. And ECFMG ID, everyone must have this number, so you have to select. This is compulsory to fill. So you have to select this number and your date of birth, your birth of country and state if applicable, and the birth city. So after filling these things, you have to click on the next. So as you will click on the next, you can see like congratulations, your user account has been successfully created, and this is your match, and this is your like applicant name and your NRMP ID, your allotted and your username and your password. So you can copy paste your NRMP ID from here to the MyRAS from where we started the application. And here you can see like if you want to log in, just put your password, and to complete the registration you will need to electronically sign the match participation agreement and pay the registration fee, or you can also save and exit. So for the fees, the last date is 31st January. Here you can see like the registration started on the 16th of this month, and the last date is until the January 31 2025. So if you want to log in and pay the fees, you can put your password and you can log in. So as you will log in, you can see here you and this there will be your information like your name, NMP, AMC, CFMG ID, and here you can see like match year is 2025, and your application is initial status and amount due, like you have to pay the amount. So the fees is $70. You have to pay that before 31st August. And here you can see like important the whole things like what is the like rank order list and R3 system and these whole things. And here as you will come down and you will on the next, again you will see the main participation agreement for applicants 2025, and the soap offer like supplemental offers and this and that. As you will scroll down here, like there will be a lot of data about your soap communication, soap application and process, and like under what is match, what is like partially match, fully match. Here will be the information of the whole match process. So if you are interested and you want to read, you can read this. And as you will scroll down, you can see here like by entering your password and clicking the accept button, I accept, which is here, and you will like agree that you are read, understand and agree the terms and conditions. So if like you want to agree, you have to put your password here. After that you have to select on the I accept, like that means you accepted your like agreement for the match. And here as you will scroll down, you can see here like this is your charge ID, your date and description, applicant fee and registration, and the fees is the $70, and this is amount. So if you want to pay, you have to click on the next. So as you will click on the next, you can see here this will ask you about your credit or debit card information. So you have to give the debit card information like first name, last name, card number, expiration date, and the card security. So after that, as you will for that you have to click on the authorized payment. So as you will authorize payment, $70 from your account will be deducted, and your payment will be authorized. So that's how you will get your NRMP ID and NRMP registration. And I am wishing you all the good luck for your match 2025. And thank you so much. If you have any questions, you can comment below. Thank you so much.